Alright, with the reintroduction of CVs, there's been a few adjustments made. And the pendulum seems to be swinging back and forth. Hopefully, I think it's settled down just a little bit. Battle on the Tier 8 American Premium Destroyer Kidd with a moderately, I think, kitted out anti-aircraft captain. Let's see how this goes. We're top tier, but a fairly decent spread. Oh, pardon me. Having beer. Fairly decent spread of tiers.
General quarters.
And the banter about CVs begins. Kidd was actually a destroyer that took me a little bit of time to get the handle on. But in this game, yeah, I think I have it a little bit. Running all premium consumables, along with, sorry, just shifting here, defensive fire. Alright, enemy rocket attack aircraft are coming in. Do something here real quick. Just turning down the gain a little bit so it doesn't quite pick up so much echo. Rocket attack aircraft are off at my 9 o'clock. AAA is on, but I have not hit defensive fire because I'm not seeing the need to at the moment. Here they come. At least one set, about 5 miles off. Alright, something's behind that island there. Our CVs are doing what they can, and here they come. AAA's up. Defensive fire. I pop smoke. Enemy destroyers just out of range. Ooh, they're pushing hard over here. I'm trying to get... No, sir, you will not shoot me. Enemy planes are spotted. There go the first 4 shot down. It's a sound that's going to become very common. Enemy planes on fire, splashing. Alright. What do we got here? T-61 and a Farragut. Pushing in. Our Nievny is taking rounds. I'm going to dump my 1 set, but I'm going to dump it back a little bit because I'm guessing that the destroyer will turn off the T-61. There's the T-61. He's turned in. He's not looking at me, but he's popped smoke. Enemy Cleveland briefly appears, who I think I will probably take some rounds from. Let's see. Still detected by 2. There's the T-61 driving out of his smoke. I'm going to do everything I can to say hi. Dropping a little short there. Some rounds in. Yeah, you're the belle of the ball. Farragut's backing up and probably is glad he's not that T-61. Does the T-61 die? Jeez. That's not a place you want to be in a destroyer. Beached in the center of attention of at least 3 ships. Torpedoes coming in. T-61 goes down to our Cleveland. Cleveland taking fire probably from the enemy Cleveland. I'm going to line up in this nice wide gap. Throw in a few denial rounds just to sort of go, yeah, there's other people around. Farragut slows up. I'm not hitting anything, but why not? Oh, more beer. Alright, enemy push on C has been blunted for the most part. Enemy's pushing hard on B. Rounds over the island. Oh, so close. Well, hopefully they're psychological anyway. Gonna push up into C. We have 2 cruisers pushing up through the C9 gap. Me and the Nievny are pushing up, along with the North Carolina. I'm coming up to full speed. Our enemy, our Edinburgh, goes down to the enemy Nuremberg. Time to cap C. Enemy's capping B. A is a standoff with a lot of planes. 2 CVs in the match. Alright, something's over there. I'm gonna guess that's that destroyer. We push up and are trying to cap. A lot of action going on over there. Enemy Farragut. Nievny's firing on the Farragut. And I'm keeping an eye on the Cleveland so that I can get this island between me and him by the time he gets his guns trained around on me. CV misses the Farragut. We get the cap. No longer detected. Looking at the Edinburgh. Farragut. Those are probably going to drop well behind him. Enemy Atlanta is now making his presence known off of my 11 o'clock bow. Force C is pushing off. I'm going to try and get around and spot for these guys so they can decide what to do, but I may be inside the Atlanta's radar detection. Oh, I definitely am. Atlanta is running. May have rounds out on him. He's trading fire with somebody.
Smoke generator started.
I figure I can throw a few rounds and distract him momentarily, but no, he's got his attentions otherwhere. Here comes more planes. Yes, please. Defensive fire goes up.
Gun crews are on full alert.
I pop smoke for the guys behind me. We've got 4 plane kills so far. There's 5. Edinburgh pushing off. Here he comes. And more planes down. Edinburgh's burning and taking rounds. I don't mind being spotted. I might draw heat off of the guys behind me. Setting up with my lone set of torpedoes. There's the Atlanta. Oh, but there's a Cleveland out there who's got me spotted because of my gun bloom. And, well, I may as well deal some damage. Detected by radar. Got 2 guys looking at me. Rounds go into the Atlanta. Atlanta takes some battleship rounds, I believe. Or maybe the Nievny's firing AP on him. Ooh, he takes a bad hit. Sorry for the flurry of camera work here. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not going to beach. And I can engage the enemy. Torpedoes going out. Atlanta goes down. I don't mind the kill secure. I really don't. Ow. Steering gears and engine get taken out. And I repair them. Here come more planes.
Problem solved, sir.
18 seconds on defensive fire. Enemy Rioho is attacking our Nievny. Our Nievny has decided he is going to go for the enemy CVs. I don't think that that's quite the best use of our time, but Godspeed. We are even on ships. Enemy is up on points and caps, but we are capping B. Ryoho is going back in. Or Ryuhu. However you want to pronounce it. Alright, more planes coming. Okay, they've been recalled. Just keeping an eye on the Nievny real quick. Not a lot between me and B at the moment. I'm sure the enemy CVs are about A3, A2. Maybe they've pushed down a little bit. I think they've pushed down. Alright, B is about to be capped. However, New Orleans keeps getting hit by the Cleveland and being reset. Here come more bombers. AAA's up. We have 7 kills. Defensive fire goes up.
alert.
There's 8, 9, 10. Into the meat grinder. Yeah, moving the camera around a lot with 2 CVs and the amount of action that's going on. You know, head on a pivot, on a swivel. New Orleans is still... he's just getting reset and is probably going to die, so I'm going to push into B. Enemy planes going after the Nievny at B3. Enemy Cleveland takes a bad hit. He's just out of my gun range. Maybe the New Orleans can take him out? Maybe not. Let's see. Alright, the enemy destroyer is closer. Enemy Enterprise takes him down. And I'm going to shoot myself some planes that wandered over here and didn't realize. Enterprise has popped his fighters, which I am now chewing up in the meat grinder. Oh, you don't want to be around the kid. Rounds coming in from the enemy Cleveland. Whew. That one went right through the stack and the forestack and the mast. Lucky to still have radar. Alright, enemy destroyer probably over there. Our Nievny has died, I believe. Let's check it. Oh, no, he's still around. There he is. Battleship behind me is calling for me to push on to A, and I agree. He's drawn fire, I believe, from the Cleveland, or a Cleveland. Frigid Walrus backing me up. Cleveland takes out our... Or no, our Cleveland takes out enemy Kagero. That's good. Torpedoes coming in on our North Carolina, who may eat one. More planes over by the Nievny. We're a little scattered, and we are underpowered. Cleveland pops up, low health. Maybe that North Carolina can take him out. No, he's looking over off to the side. So I try and throw some rounds on the Cleveland. Cleveland looks like he may have decided, oh, I got planes coming in too. And oh, he's got company. I don't get any rounds into him, and he's still firing. Setting up torpedoes on that gap. Out they go, just to try and dissuade anyone from coming through. Cleveland and Nievny go down to the Nuremberg and Enterprise, respectively. We're up to 19 plane kills. Little salt in chat. There's somebody right there. I have 1 smoke, 1 heal, and 1 defensive fire left.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Torps. Here come planes from the Riojo. I pop defensive fire.
Full alert.
Set a smoke screen. Set a smoke screen.
There we go. Smoke screen is up. Defensive fire. And that Cleveland may be trying to clear off on my 11 o'clock. Not sure. I think I can take him because he was very low health. I'm gonna. Oh, we have smoke over at 1 o'clock. Enemy destroyer, perhaps? Enemy Enterprise.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal.
Rounds coming out behind me, and AAA is up. Gonna lay some fire into the Enterprise, and I fully expect to start taking rounds from whatever's in the smoke. More planes coming in on me. I'm gonna start blind firing that smoke. Get that island between me and whatever is shooting me. Repair the fire. More planes getting chewed up. Here come the torpedo bombers. Torpedoes from a destroyer, I'm guessing. Nice little cross drop, but I wasn't there. Chewing up more planes. Oh yes, just keep sending them. In the words of Return of the Living Dead, to paraphrase, hello dispatch, send more planes. Alright, enemy Ryohu. Coming around, I got a destroyer on the other side of this island. CV has recalled his planes. Torpedo bombers out on the North Carolina. So it's 2 CVs and a destroyer on the enemy side versus a battleship, a destroyer, and 1 CV on our side.
Torpedoes, direct front.
Okay, no sir. 2 can play at the denial game. Looking around. Guessing maybe he's doubled back. There's his gunfire coming out from behind the island. Incoming Japanese planes. Alright, Enterprise has sent out his bombers. Now we got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. People are saying for the North Carolina not to push. There's the destroyer Farragut. Do I get him in? I get 1 in. And bad shooting on my part. Now, got him. I take a round. AAA is up. I'm out of defensive fire, but this ship has got good AAA. Closing in on the Enterprise. Battleship is now attempting to cap A. At the very least, he is stopping points. 2 CVs were versus our side's battleship CV. Oh, hello. And me. Torpedo bombers coming in. That's it. You keep driving into my AAA. You can go for the battleship all you want. He gets what looks like 2 torpedoes out. Enterprise is pushing out. He's dropped fighters to try and push off our CV's attempts on him. And I am all alone. I'm going to be the center of attention. I have 31 gun hit. There are 31 planes killed. 35 gun hits. Here they come. Got my hands full. Oh, he stopped, so I'm psyched on my first set. Here they come. Torpedoes behind me. Bombers. Rocket attack aircraft. Gonna try and just scoot out of the way of these torpedoes. More planes. Send more planes. Here comes the torpedo bombers. Turn into them. Slow up. Hit the brakes. Nice. You just keep sending them. Torpedoes out on the Enterprise. Man. More torpedoes coming in from behind. I'm going to be able to dodge those. Enterprise finally finds the throttle, I believe. So my torpedoes are not going to make impact because I laid them on him. Now, lose a turret and engines. Where he was, because he was idle. No fire. More planes coming in. Friendly CV. Oh, I take a critical hit. Friendly CV has dropped fighters around me, which I will take. Firing on the other enemy CV. Look at this. This is... Oh, more rockets coming in. 40 seconds on torpedoes, 7 seconds on repairs, more attack aircraft coming out. 1 minute left, so I am just going to dog these guys. I may not make it out of this, but our CV is far enough away that we've got this. I lose a turret. Just trying to hammer these guys as much as I can. And I'm down. One of the teammates say smoke up, but I ran out of smoke a while ago. 881 points. We control 2 caps. And And 45 seconds to go. 2 CVs versus 1 CV. 67 plane kills. I get a good job, though, from Frigid Walrus. I tell the CV to stay alive. He's got 40 seconds, 97 gun hits, 1 sunk.
Victory is in sight.
Frigid Walrus, I think, is replying to the number of planes I killed. 67. 14 seconds left to go. The enemy CVs will not get their planes on our CV in time, so the clock will run out. I call that 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, don't mess with the kid. She will put your planes through a meat grinder if you're a CV.